thinking of what I bought.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shop Talk.
Why'd you do that? Are we not...
It was just that last bit.
Lucky I didn't say an ugly word.
What? It wasn't. It was just that last part. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
How is everyone's day today? I hope it's been lovely. Ours has been eventful, to say the least.
Hello, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the video.
Oh,
You've been out of practice so long.
I haven't been out of practice.
Yep.
Got 3 folks.
I know.
Okay. He knew
I can
everything.
see.
Okay.
I can see. Yeah, I know. We're back this week. Last week was a no-show.
Last week was
No-show.
different.
Yes.
It was...
This week, we're back on it.
Hey, Mary Jane and Paul. We miss you guys.
Hi, Mary Jane. And Paul.
Yep.
I'm going to move over here.
I'm gonna move
Oh,
over
hi,
there.
Miss Bev. Long time no see.
Yeah, we saw Bev.
I know y'all saw Bev. I didn't see Bev.
I can't help
Ow.
it. You don't work anymore.
Yep. Don't work at all. Well, if I don't work, then why am I here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, maybe I'll just go to the house. I'll just go to the house. Well, guys, it's been a exhausting day.
Week, month,
Year.
year.
Hi,
we missed y'all
Michelle
too.
Watts, last week.
Week.
Macy. Oh, okay, that'd be great.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, they might be in.
Yay!
Love that. Oh, hello, Lynette, because I'm sure it's not your husband watching. And she can finally watch because she's retired.
Andy might be there.
Well, Andy's probably there. I'm just saying that Lynette's probably watching.
Okay. Hi, Andy. And Lynette.
I'll say Lynette than Andy. How about that? Anywho, all right. Kathy,
What?
tell us about your day.
No,
Yes.
I can't.
Hi, Laura Bennett.
I can't say it without ugly words.
Don't say that because you don't know who's watching. Tell us what you did today.
I had to put up with you.
No, that is not what you did today.
No, we actually it was a pretty good day today. We had the children's beginner kid camp. Today was day 4. Tomorrow, no, this is day 3. Tomorrow's day 4. They'll finish up their projects tomorrow, and then we are waiting for the mid-July for our intermediate class. But we've had a good time this week. Yes, I'm getting I'm getting a look from Sarah. Sarah's the instructor. Kathy is the helper. Supposed to be helper. Anyway, but yeah, we've had the kids here from 10 to 2 this week, and it's been joyful. So anyway, hey, Miss Bobby. Yes, we missed everyone last week. It was just unforeseen circumstances, for sure. And I don't know what Brandy has to talk about today. I have no idea. I can't read her handwriting.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny.
Oh, here she comes.
Who did I miss? I said hi.
Sherry's here. Bobby's here.
Yeah, I already said
Laura
hi
and
to
Kathy
Laura.
are here.
I said hi to Laura. Hi, Miss Bobby. Hi, Miss Sherry. Okay. Well, Kathy has to not work later on in this broadcast. Hi, Miss Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
And so we have to be done at a certain time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So first things first is if you're in our Block of the Month group, that means you have participated in a Block of the Month with us, or you're currently in a Block of the Month with us. You have the ability to be in our Block of the Month group that is dedicated to that. So in that group, I post a poll, so a vote. And And basically what that is we are shopping around for new block of the months all the time. And we want to know what it is that you decide to do a block of the month.
What drives your decision?
Yeah, what drives that decision? So we know color and design. Obviously, those are the first and second, or second and first, however you want to see that. Hi, Miss Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
And but after all of that, beyond that, shorter block of the months are what, usually like
8 months or
8
less.
months or less, and they're a little bit more expensive. Yeah,
because
So-
they're so short
short.
time frame.
right. And then we have medium, which is like 9 to 10 months, and it's about a medium price range.
Mhm.
And then you have the ones that are longer, and we'll say more than like 10 months,
10
10
to
to 12. Those are lesser expensive because of how many months it is. Or you might not even have a parameter. It might just be like, you see it, you like it, you buy it.
Yep.
So if you are part of our block of the month group on Facebook, it is not on our main Facebook page. This is not on our main page. This is only in our group. If you could go into that group and vote so that we can see how you guys want to do block of the months, it helps us shop around for new ones and how long and cost and all the things.
Yeah, because we've run into a dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some shop of the months that we've presented
Block of the
to shop.
You
Could
said
be shop of the month.
It could be shop of the
We could
month.
be shop of the month.
Mhm.
We've had some block of the months that we've presented to you guys here recently, and lo and behold, in trying to get everything ready and deciding, well, is it a go, is it a not go, we've run into the situation where the fabric company has come back and said, oh, by the way, we just raised the price of that fabric by 25 cents a yard
And you can guess why.
because of the tariffs,
Mhm.
supposed tariffs that
Yeah.
we have out there. So you may not think, oh, it's just a quarter. Well, when you start adding it by how many yards you
we
have to have,
buy. Yeah.
and it's a low month, it's like an 8-month program, and that just jacks that price right on up.
Exactly.
So we're trying to find out from you guys, does price matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does price
Does
matter?
price matter? If you get an 8-month and then it's going to be XYZ numbers, does it matter?
Yeah.
Or would you rather have a 10-month or 12-month at a little
Yeah.
bit lesser?
It just kind of
price
helps
value?
us
Because the
plan.
longer it goes, the less that price per
a
month,
month
becomes.
is. Yeah, exactly.
Um,
So yeah, we just want to know
Yeah.
what drives your decision.
what makes you decide?
So if you could go into that Facebook group, it is the Block of the Month Facebook group. If you're
If
in
you're
there,
not a BLMer,
you can
reply here.
reply here when
You
you
know?
watch the video, or you can send us a private message.
Yeah.
So we just want to know what drives the decision. That's all.
Yeah, because
So-
we're out there steadily looking, and if we can eliminate something, we're going to eliminate it.
Exactly. All right, moving on. Let's Kathy, let's talk about some classes. So get your calendar out.
I just put it up.
Why?
Because
All right, we're going to be talking about, I think July classes is where we're going to start. You start there, and then I'm going to get something.
no, let me see here. We do have we still have Breezy Day coming up this Saturday. So Breezy Day is this Saturday. And then starting in July on the 12th, we have the Kimberbell Hello Pumpkin. And that is from 10. You still have openings on that? Oh, well, never mind. We don't have any openings for that. It's all sold out. Moving along, on the 19th of July, we have the So Kind of Wonderful Sea Glass. I think we still have a spot or two that it's filling up, but we still have maybe 2 spots.
Yeah, maybe.
But if you can see straight back
that one right
there, the beige one. And then she's done another version of that with teddy bears.
Yes, and it's very cool.
It is
We
so
shared
cute.
we shared that a couple
Yep.
shop talks ago.
Yep.
Hi
Pam.
Hi Sonia.
Where's Sonia?
Right there.
Oh, see, I don't look down there. I look up here.
No, you got
Hi, hey, Sonia.
See, there you go. She said,
So
hey,
on the 26th of July is Kimberbell Day.
Kimberbell Day, and so I'll talk about that since you kind of don't know what it is. Kimberbell Day is just a day that we host a watch party. So they live broadcast from their headquarters, and she does a couple sew outs, and she does drawings and all sorts of things, all virtual. And we have like snacks and potluck here, and we all sit down and watch the show, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a viewing party. So
You cooking?
no,
Oh.
but I could cook rotel.
Oh.
That's so good. I put
Yeah,
hamburger meat
it's so
in
hard.
it. Well, you know.
I see you. You don't see me.
Oh no. So if you don't comment, this is why. So if you don't comment like you did, but before you commented, I saw you were watching from my cell phone because it says Sonia Hart is watching. She didn't see that. So when you said, hey, she finally saw on our app that we're streaming from.
Okay. Kathy just got her shirt in the mail.
Wonderful. I need to order mine.
But anyway, so that's you done with Kimberbell Day?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving in a little bit into August, we have Clear Blue Tiles intro.
Yep.
On the 2nd. On the 9th, we have the Sunny Side Up pouch.
We haven't showed that yet.
Okay. Sunny Side is going to be done by Miss Sherry Blaze. And then round out mid-month is going to be a beginning quilting class.
Look at this, how cute this is. Ready? It's just a circle. And then when you zip it up, it becomes an omelet. That's why it's called Sunny Side Up. I don't know if that's really
It's pretty good. But anyway, you know what I'm thinking is when you go travel and you don't want to put stuff on the countertop at the hotel or the
that's
B&B
nice.
or wherever.
Yeah.
Everything just sits right here.
And when you're done, you just zip it up.
Zip it up. Never touches the counter at all.
I love that.
Yep, me
That's
too.
great. Are you gonna make that one too? You've been quite the sewer here
I
recently.
know.
I'm very impressed. If y'all been seeing all of our photos, you'll see Kathy's been sewing
I'm sewing.
a lot.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is embrilliance classes. So a lot of people have been asking for embrilliance classes. I've been testing the waters to see if people really wanted to learn what they wanted to learn. And guys, I have about 6 different classes that I think I can bring to you and teach you how to use embrilliance. So I'm going to go over some of the titles, and then the last thing we're going to talk about is a new fabric line. So stay tuned for that. But so the first session, what is that? It's a bag. It's a bag.
Yeah. I was looking at the
See, here's a little,
going on.
So it's a bag. So let's see, I'll sign up.
Yay!
Awesome. So the embrilliance classes. So the first class will be the basics. It will be what the toolbar is made up of, like what do the buttons do, how do they operate, like all of that stuff. Basically, that class would probably need to be your first class if you've never really dove into embrilliance. Now, if you've been using embrilliance to do little things here and there, you probably don't need that class. The next 5 might interest you. I don't know. Then the next class, and this wouldn't be in succession, it would just, this is the next one I dreamed up, would be BX fonts. So how to use, sorry.
Ow.
All I did was touch your leg. Is BX fonts, how to install them and what they are and how to use them. So that would be the second class. And the class, it's a software class. Oh, yeah. Well, yes, this is not a software class. This is what Miss Sherry Blaze will be teaching, if that's what you were referring to. I'm now talking about embrilliance classes, which is an embroidery software. The third one would be Thumbnailer. And Embrilliance has a program that allows you to preview your embroidery files before you had to take them into software, see what they were. Now in the preview window, you can see what the design would be. Okay, so that's Thumbnailer. We're going to say how to install and how to use. All right, next one's going to change. You're going to change a purchased design. I did this yesterday to make sure I could do it. I was like, really? It's that easy? It was so quick. It took me 5 minutes. I took a Kimberbell file and I removed a B, but the B had black on it, and it had black on like the fence. And so I wanted to remove part of the B, but not remove the fence. So I learned how to do that in 5 minutes. So that is basically changing a purchase design to what you want it to look like. I thought it was the bee's knees. Hi, Alicia. And Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, girls. Next is Alphatrix. So Alphatrix is another program in Brilliant sells, and Brilliance only comes with a certain amount of fonts already loaded into that software. If you do Alphatrix, you can actually, if you've purchased a font from like Designs by Juju, let's say, and you don't have BX, you didn't download BX fonts, you can keyboard map those letters. And so when you type out your name on the keyboard, it actually does it in that file or in that design format.
Doggy.
Yeah, so that is called Alphatrix. That would be how to install and use. And then the sixth one would be transforming applique to an embroidery applique. So basically taking an SVG and making it an embroidery file. So that would be my sixth class in the series. Again, I don't know which order I'm going to do, but if any of those sound remotely helpful or something that you want to learn more about, please comment below so that I know what I'm doing for my curriculum as we move forward. That would be very helpful. So I'm excited about it. We haven't really had software classes in a hot minute, and Brilliance is the one that I plan on teaching. So that is that. Any questions, Kathy?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you're gonna learn. Are you gonna learn the software with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, thanks, Sonia. All sound great. Thank you. And then we have Kelly. Hello, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
All right. So the last thing we're going to do today, since we're we got to end here in a minute because Kathy's got to leave. I just love saying that. Is I'm going to show you a new fabric line. It is called, what will that program work on a Janome? Yes. So it actually does not work on your embroidery machine. It actually works on your computer, and you save it in the file format for Janome. So that's how that works, Lee. All right. Hey, Ms. Linda. Say hello to Linda.
Hey, Linda.
All right. Next is the new fabric line. And if you're just joining us, make sure you go back to the beginning so that you can watch everything that we were talking about today. This fabric line is called, Kathy says, I am so happy you're doing classes on software. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I appreciate that. I keep calling this one, thanks, Sonia. I appreciate that. Cheddar and biscuits. I keep calling it cheddar and biscuits, and you'll see why in a minute. But it's actually called Cheddar and Coal, and this is the second release of it. So this is by Marcus Fabrics. Here is the first bolt. So a nice rich tan in a flower with flowers and a kind of a stripe throughout. Miss Bobby says she would be interested. Thank you, Miss Bobby. Let's see what else. All right, next would be, this is a beautiful print. This is tiny floral elements with a black background. This whole line is stunning. It's just a stunning line. Next is more of a yellowy. This is what I was calling cheddar and biscuits because it reminds me of biscuits, not coal like the ones that you. What? Biscuits not this color?
Well, whose biscuits you're eating?
You've never seen biscuits this color?
No.
Bread.
No.
Okay, I'll make sure I get a piece of bread, and we're gonna like a roll, and you're gonna see it's the same. This is more of a yellowy tan, and it has like just triangles and like a little dainty type design throughout. And then back here is the original color of it, because you know it does like to play with that. Next is one of my favorite prints in the collection. This is a nice rust orange and has like a firecracker in black kind of all throughout. These are stunning. I think a fall table runner in this would be so pretty.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, so pretty. So that's like a deep orange rust color. And the last one in the collection for us that we bought is, again, it's a I would say not as a bright rust, but more of a deep rust, and it has a floral element throughout on that, and that is the. If
you look at it one time, it looks like feathers.
It does.
Look at it another time, it looks like leaves.
Look right there. Yeah.
And then it looks like mustaches.
I never saw mustache, but only you would see that. All right. So that was called Cheddar and Coal. We've talked about upcoming classes. We've talked about Embrilliance classes coming soon, and the BOM poll that is in the BOM group on Facebook if you're a part of that. If not, go back to watch the beginning of this video, and then you can comment how you like to decide about block of the months.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Well, I think it's going to do it for us here today, and we will see you in the store or online or however we see you. Right? Okay.
We're
Anything
always
else?
watching.
Yes, we're always watching. Anything that you can think of to add?
Yeah, we're working on more new classes. And
Yeah. More exciting classes coming up.
More projects and.
Yep. So
Yep.
more coming down the pipe, guys.
Yep.
So we will talk to you guys next week
Yep.
or in the shop. All
Yep.
right. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.